What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. For those of y'all on YouTube, it may be a lot of questions for those of y'all who have the pleasure of knowing this face. Am I bugging? Where did all your videos go? Why you got a new channel name? Is that really even your Avi? For those of y'all on TikTok who want to see that Avi, go ahead and search up this YouTube. I'm about to post somewhere here. Right as day, you can't miss it. But to address all those questions all in one, no long talk needed, no dramatics needed. As of right now, my old YouTube channel, JSwapENT, has been terminated, unfortunately. Now, I'm going to put in an appeal, trying to get it back, see what we can do. But I'm not going to let them slow down this motion. No, sir. I know exactly why the YouTube channel was terminated, and it's not happening again. At least not for the same reasons, but God forbid this channel get terminated too. I don't know if my heart could take it. Like I said, though, the content keeps going. So if you remember me from JSwapENT, definitely hit subscribe. This is not a catfish. JSwap TV and JSwapENT are the same person. Now that we've recollected ourselves, let's get into the content of this video. The other day, I recapped the latest episode of the Power Book 3 Raising Kanan spinoff series. And in that recap, I felt like I didn't do Juke enough justice. I literally talked about Shorty for probably a minute and a half, if that, which definitely did her character a disservice because if you didn't know, if he was under a rock, this is the episode where Juke gets her first body. This is the episode that sets Juke down the path to being a certified killer in the original series. If you know, you know. It's a monumentous occasion for any Power fan, and so I felt like I needed to take the time and properly recap everything that led up to her taking that kill shot in this past episode. So we're gonna do just that. If you like anything I have to say at all in this video, you already know what you gotta do it. If you don't, I'm about to tell you. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those things. Y'all on TikTok, y'all do the same thing. Let's talk about that power of greatness real quick. I'm gonna just skip past Juke and Crystal's conversation to start off Juke's scenes in this episode, just because it got absolutely nothing to do with this body she's about to catch later on in this episode. But there was something that I heard about Crystal in the community. People have been pointing out the fact that she's been getting a lot of screen time recently. Damn near a main character at this point. Peep how she took Famous seat off the table. A lot of people say that could point death flags to her. I don't know how true that is. As much as I disliked her in season 3, I kind of do hope Crystal sticks around at least till the last season of book 3, but we'll see what happens with her. Because the way Unique playing it this season, anybody can go. Alright, so boom, we start off this scene with Jukebox out with her friends at that one gay bar they be at. They chilling, mingling, having a good time. We see somebody spot Juke. Juke looking back. Now Juke looking at her, she's looking at Juke, they looking at each other. Now her friends gassing her up to go talk to this girl, but the girl comes to Juke. Get to rapping or whatever. Juke don't really spit the best game, but the girl feeling her regardless. You can tell by the way she walked off. Staring at her for the longest time. Juke spin the block a couple more times, that's gonna be all her. I'm telling y'all. I did also hear that this girl could be a potential informant, which would be insane if she was. As if Juke needs any more betrayal in her life, bro. When did we go give this girl a break? From season 1, she been getting cooked left and right. Let her rest. But nah, they gotta keep building a demon as we go see later on in this episode. So we leave the bar. Juke walking with one of her friends. They about to go get something to eat. While they walking, the friend sees somebody in the street, and then they start walking the other way. Juke notices this and questions who this guy is, but her friend, I think her name is Mara, is so frantic and panicky she could barely formulate words to tell Juke. By the time she says anything, this man done tackled Juke to the ground, busting her up in her process, leaving her with scars under her eye and lip respectively. Now I knew the exact moment Marvin seen this. He even have to end the scene. I already knew bro was gonna be on go. Not just because it was his daughter either. Y'all know damn well Marvin go look for every opportunity to take somebody off the board. You could look at bro wrong and be about 4 or 5 seconds away from leaving this earth. I know y'all seen how he almost did bro in season 2 in the wheelchair. Anyway, Juke goes home. Marvin sees her. Obviously, he's concerned with what happened. They get into a conversation off screen, but like I said, we just zoom in on Marvin's face and we already know he's on BT. We fast forward to Marvin and Juke pulled up in front of bro's crib. Marvin about to go in there and handle business. You know he can't take no chances. He gotta stay strapped. But Juke like, nah, I don't even need to get to that point. Leave your gun in here, please. I'm not a father personally, but I can only imagine your daughter asks you nicely to leave your strap in the car. No lie, even I might have left the strap before going in the house. Abandoning all reason. But that's also why I'm not in this line of work, because that would never happen if I was. Matter of fact, I would have told Juke to just give me the address and gone by myself if she wasn't gonna come in the crib anyway. Respectfully, what do I need you telling me not to bring the strap with me in uncharted territory for? Now I get that that's her dad and their relationship has definitely come a long way from season 1 for sure. But you also know damn well your dad is a killer. Even if he left the strap, who's to say he don't kill him if he get the opportunity with his bare hand? And just in general, this plan is completely sloppy because even if he left the strap, he's still entering this man's house and putting the beats on him. Yeah, I guess he let him in after Marvin politely knocked on the door, but I'm pretty sure he'd still be able to sue Marvin for doing what he did. So I don't know, the writing here kind of gave Power Book 2 ghosts, but I'm gonna let it rock because that series is over with. Juke asks him to leave the strap and he does before entering the building. He knocks on the door politely like I said. Dude lets him in. Marvin not coming here for no conversation. Y'all already know he's looking for smoke. I would say for the most part, this is a very one-sided fight in the beginning. Dude actually got a couple good hits out on Marvin, but Marvin was holding his own throughout. But just when he has bro on the ropes, he does what anybody up 3-0 would do. He gives him a warning and turns his back on a man who is still breathing. Which wouldn't be so bad, right? Marvin's coming here to give bro a warning. He's not coming here to kill him. But maybe you could have knocked him out before turning your back on a still conscious man. Because that man then proceeds to get up, grab his knife, and try to stab Marvin. Now, something else about all this that I have to say. Marvin, what are you doing playing with the doorknob on your way out the crib? Closing the door behind you to do what you did to bro was fine, but what are you doing playing with the door? My guy, it looked like there was one lock on that door, 2 locks max. You out here cooling like bro is not still conscious behind you with your back fully turned. I guarantee you, if you just turned around, looked bro dead in his face while you trying to unlock that door, stop trying to be so big and bad like you invincible, you wouldn't have got caught lacking like that. Because you were, bro got the upper hand on you, and he brought this series back to 3-3. We almost seen the first 3-0 comeback in history. Marvin really got caught lacking crazy. What's even more excusable is you pulled up on him. How you gonna let him take you out when you the one? Luckily for Marvin, he left the strap in the right hand, because while bro was choking him out after sending him through a table, we just see a headshot and the camera pans to Jukebox holding the gun. Nah, look at the resolve in Shorty's eyes taking that shot at bro. It was no regret whatsoever, and I understand that's her dad on the other end of that beating, but it goes back to what Adult Kanan was saying some episodes back. Soldiers are made, killers are born. And with that, Jukebox is a certified killer. Oh yeah, she got the kill shot off in this scene, but I think it was the scene where her in the car with Marv after the shooting that really solidified her as a shooter. I wish I could find this image on Google, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The end of the episode where she's fake smirking after taking this guy out. She really enjoyed taking bro off the board, and honestly, I'm glad she got her get back. Now, while I am glad that she got this body, I fake wish she went about it a different way. I know I was cooking the writing earlier for this whole interaction with Marvin bringing Juke here to begin with, but I think the way this scene happened in the episode makes sense. She didn't immediately react by grabbing the strap and going in the building. She gave Marvin time before she did that. She pulled up at the right time to pull the trigger. It was no time to think she had to do what she had to do. So with that, I think this is a solid first kill, but like I said, the plan was still sloppy. This can come back on them in so many ways. For starters, the fact that Juke even knows this guy's address likely means that her friend gave her the address, so it's not that many suspects that she has to look for in terms of who took him out. And we already see Juke talking to law enforcement in the next couple episodes, so it's no secret that she's one of the top suspects. But it's even worse for Marvin, who has a much longer rap sheet than Jukebox. We know Jukebox outlives bro already. And in just this season alone, he's gotten into so much stuff. We're not even talking about seasons prior. If he gets locked for this, he's going to jail with no option of parole. It's either a life sentence or the death penalty. And I just hate seeing Marvin get caught up in all of these things, because I really like Marvin as a character. I think a lot of the fan base love Marvin and his character development throughout this series. As unfortunate as it is, it's like Adult Kanan said sometime earlier on in this series, Uncle Marvin won't miss an opportunity to take an opportunity. That's all I got for y'all for this video though, man. Great episode, great Jukebox scenes in this episode. We got to witness the birth of the killer herself. I'll leave in the comments how many more bodies y'all see Jukebox catching this season, because I'm already knowing this is just the beginning. My people on YouTube, if you liked anything I had to say at all in this video, please subscribe for more content like this. Starting the channel fresh, but it's the same vibes. They're not stopping nothing. Leave your thoughts to the video on anything I said in it in the comments. That said, I've been your host, Jay. So I hope you've been entertained, and we gonna talk soon. Peace, y'all.